The Joe Sample quote that I shared last week got me thinking about more of my favorite jazz quotes, and the late, great Hank Jones immediately comes to mind. I moved to New York in the fall of 2007, obsessed with Hank Jones's music, and fortunately for me, he was still very active at that time, performing frequently, and I'd go to every one of his shows and always hang around. He was so kind and so self-deprecating, which was hilarious. We were backstage talking one time when the great classical pianist Andre Watts came backstage, blown away by Hank's performance. And Hank's greeting to him was, "Oh, look, a real pianist," which was just hilarious. But my favorite Hank Jones quote ever came the night that I saw him perform at the Iridium, when earlier that day I had just finished reading Oscar Peterson's autobiography, which is an incredible book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. But in the book, Oscar talked a lot about his love for both Hank, Nat King Cole, and Art Tatum. And I mentioned this to Hank. I said something like, "Gosh, Oscar Peterson really loved you." And he looked at me and just said, "Yeah, Oscar always was a little hard of hearing."